Good morning and welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today is January 22nd, 2020. Look at all those twos. This is Julie Grimmett and I am with the lovely Glenda Robichaux, and we are here to talk about Melaleuca, often known as
tea tree
oil. So we kind of chose this in homage to our lovely Australia continent that is undergoing some natural disasters right now. And so we wanted to share a little love, share a little energy over to Australia and share with you guys some of the great things that we received from that beautiful continent.
Mm-hmm. So on our agenda today, we will talk about the January promotions that are still going strong till the end of the month. And then we'll talk about our lovely tea tree, give some love to Australia, and close with our upcoming events.
So first off on our January promotion this month is our 10% off item. Every month, doTERRA gives us a lovely little discounted item. And this month it is the Slim and Sassy Soft Gels. Oftentimes at the very beginning of the new year, people are on a mission to maybe drop a few inches around the waist. And our Slim and Sassy Soft Gels are a great addition to your regimen of eating well and exercise. Slim and Sassy is a blend of grapefruit, cinnamon, lemon,
peppermint, ginger.
Thank you, peppermint and ginger. And it's a fabulous little blend that helps to regulate your metabolism, gives you a boost of energy, helps to support healthy digestion. It's great for detoxing and stimulating the endocrine system. And it's fabulous in curbing appetites. I personally love a drop in a glass of water. Some people hate the flavor of it. So the soft gels are a really great alternative to taking that oil in water.
Mm-hmm. And then also this month, if you are not already a member, have a wholesale account with doTERRA, this is the month to get started. So this month, if you start with a 100 PV order, which is similar to roughly $100, and you join our loyalty rewards program, which is the cheapest and most effective way to get these products into your home because you earn free points and free products. If you do 100 PV on that loyalty rewards program in February, in March, doTERRA will give you 100 PV free to spend on oils. So you're getting kind of 50% off, you know, spend 200, get 100 back. So if you have questions on how to get started and becoming a member of doTERRA, please reach out to whoever shared this webinar with you, or Julie or myself. We would love to help you get started and help you start getting these wonderful, healthy products into your home and start eliminating some of the icky stuff. So get started this month. Woohoo!
So speaking of things that you can utilize to get started, we've got our Cleanse and Restore Kit. If detox was on your in your mindset for starting off the new year, this is a fabulous, fabulous detox that doTERRA has. It's a 30-day, and it utilizes all these great products. And it's just a really great way to, you know, when you're talking about wanting to live a more healthy, holistic lifestyle, part of that is getting rid of the toxins. And one of the biggest things is really helping our own filtering organs to do their job in ridding the toxins out of our bloodstream as well. So the Cleanse and Restore Kit is available, and you can get it all together as a kit at a $47 savings.
Woohoo! Then also this month, and if you want to learn more about this kit, the Daily Healthy Habits Kit, we talked about it last week in our webinar, but it's an amazing savings. You're getting 20% off this collection of products here. I just ordered one yesterday because I needed one of the products, and I thought, well, I might as well just, I take the Lifelong Vitality vitamins every day. I'm going to need those eventually. I'm out of PB Assist. Why not get the Deep Blue Rub and some oils in the 5 ml? Why not just order it? It's 20% off. Just get it, people. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. And you can get it either as a, did you say this already, Glenda, as an enrollment order or an LRP?
Yeah, so if you have not started, this would be a great kit to get started. That's a great point. A great kit to help you qualify for that Kickstart promo.
So on to our featured oil of the week. So we are talking with you today about tea tree oil. And like I said, we started this due to what's going on in Australia. And tea tree originally comes from Australia. And what's really fun is that, fun fact, the population of kangaroos roam the plantation from which doTERRA's tea tree oil is sourced. So you have little kangaroo love in every bottle. So one of the other things that doTERRA has been really working with is they have discovered that the soil composition and the sunshine in Kenya is a fabulous, fabulous growing grounds for some of our products. And the population in Kenya has a deep need for work, for money, for good, honest labor. And so they have done all these little micro loans to allow the people of Kenya to work to grow our plants that we're sourcing our oils from, and earning an honest wage, slowly paying doTERRA back for that. And so they have an opportunity to, when they're all paid off, own their own property outright, which is just phenomenal and unheard of. So really great things happening with every purchase of your tea tree oil. So it takes 3 pounds of the plant of the leaves to produce your 115 milliliter bottle of tea tree oil. It's got some great chemistry in it. It's apinine is relaxing, terpenine is cleansing, and terpenin for all is very soothing. So you've got some really beautiful chemistry there. Another fun fact, the Berwibian Creek in Australia is surrounded by melaleuca trees that shed their leaves into the creek, making what the indigenous people consider magical waters. I want to go swimming in the creek.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be great?
So awesome.
So tea tree oil is one of those oils that has been known for its cleansing properties, known for its really beautiful balancing properties, and it's been studied over and over and over again. And if you really want to go and take a peek, check out PubMed. PubMed has got a ton, it looks like over 600 published studies about the benefits of melaleuca, with 67 human clinical trials. So check it out. They've got some really great things out there. And when you're talking about blending melaleuca, this little blip says lemongrass, eucalyptus, lemon, wild orange, and blue tansy. I've also really been enjoying it with ylang ylang, which is an interesting combination, but it smells great.
Marvelous. So some of the benefits and uses of tea tree oil. Benefits, like Julie mentioned, it's just renowned for its cleansing and rejuvenating effects, and especially on the skin. This would also be an amazing one to clean with in your home. Also a great one to diffuse in the home to help purify and freshen the air, and soothing to irritated skin. So for some uses, this is great for the occasional skin irritation that especially that might appear on your face. It's very drying. So, you know, sometimes when I have a little skin eruption, I'll put some over that on my face or, you know, anywhere else on your body, but great for that face area. It's also great to combine a drop or two in your facial cleanser for added cleansing properties. So if you have more oily skin, this would be a great one to add to your facial cleanser or to apply after shaving. Melaleuca or tea tree is also great for fungus. So applying to your fingernails or toenails after showering to help purify and keep nails looking healthy. Perhaps if you work out in a gym, you know, rubbing some of this on the bottoms of your feet after you perhaps go through the community shower would be of benefit to you as well. It's also great to add to a spray bottle with some water and use as a surface cleaner. Trying to think of some of the other ways I use this that is not on this slide. It's a really, you know, something else I should have put under the benefits is this is a very powerful immune support oil as well. It's very helpful to the immune system. So, you know, especially this time of year, rubbing it along your spine can help kind of boost the immune system. Actually, sometimes I'll rub a little behind my ears, you know, if I've got some sort of respiratory or sinus thing happening.
It's great to gargle with.
Yes. Yeah.
Make your own mouthwash.
Mm-hmm.
Melaleuca and a little spearmint.
Yeah, good stuff.
So when we are talking about how the Melaleuca is so powerful, how it's such a great cleansing agent and a great immune support oil, I am always drawn to share this video. I think it's super powerful and a really great demonstration of how these essential oils work. So Glenda, I'm going to have you click on the power of Melaleuca and oregano words. There you go.
Please hold while my computer takes its time to load. Really, any moment now it will pop up. There it is.
Bacteria have the ability to change their genetic makeup over time for their own self-preservation. Bacteria have their own defensive mechanism. They produce something called a peptidoglycan layer. It's the equivalent of an M&M shell that's protecting the chocolate on the inside. Now, one of the other elements that bacteria are very, very good at making, and that is something called a biofilm. Biofilm is its own very goopy, slimy mess that it covers itself in. So what's now starting to happen is we are finding that once very useful antibacterial medications are no longer effective at all. What that means for us, we have to use stronger antibacterial medications. We have to use more potent antibacterial medications. That comes at a cost to our own bodies. Melaleuca has the ability to come in and start to modify that sludge and remove it so that the oregano can get to the bacteria. And in oregano, there's a product called Carvacrol. Carvacrol will bind to that peptidoglycan and it punctures a little hole in there. Once that hole opens, you start to get a passing of ions back and forth. What that does to the bacteria is it allows it to lyse. It means burst open. And we've now accomplished something very dramatic, and that is by doing nothing more than using 2 simple little plant-based essential oils, you have created a very effective antibacterial solution.
Amazing.
Isn't that awesome? And so needed this time of year. Holy cow.
Alrighty. So amazing. Which brings me, is that, yep, to 10 uses for tea tree and Melaleuca. So like I mentioned, it's great to help promote healthy immune function and support gastrointestinal health and healthy cellular function, promote healthy lung and respiratory function. 70% of our immune system is in our gut, people. That gut needs to be happy to make that immune system do
Happy.
its thing. Yeah. For occasional skin irritations or blemishes, apply 1 to 2 drops of tea tree oil onto affected areas or combine in a facial cleanser. Like I mentioned, this is great for fingernails and toenails after showering to help purify and keep nails looking healthy. The next one, great to add to a spray bottle with some water and use on surfaces to, clean the surfaces. Some of these are repetitive, sorry. This is another great one. So perhaps you have children or husband that have not so fresh smelling shoes and feet. Melaleuca is great to just even put a couple drops on a cotton ball and stick in their shoes as a little refresher. Or perhaps give them a little foot massage, with some Melaleuca to help take that stink down.
Mm-hmm. Great for all of your athletes.
Yes. Maybe playing in your hockey gear.
Right.
Yeah.
My little one has started wrestling, and so I keep a roller bottle of it in her bag so that anytime she gets off the mat and has any skin redness anywhere for any reason, it gets Melaleuca on it, because Melaleuca has a fabulous antifungal property as well. And if you know anything about wrestlers, there's kind of a history out there.
Yes. You can also add Melaleuca again to water alone or along with peppermint and lemon for a refreshing mouth rinse, like Julie mentioned, or breath freshener. Tea tree also promotes healthy, clean-looking scalp and hair, so consider adding a few drops to your shampoo to lather it into your hair to help keeping your hair look thick, clean, and healthy. Also great to diffuse, again, just to really help cleanse the air. I was just telling Julie before we started this, I had a little plumbing issue over the weekend, and we've got some water damage, so I thought I should get the diffuser rolling downstairs with some Melaleuca and help get that funk out of the air. Also a great one to diffuse or apply topically to support feelings of opening the airways and easy breathing. So some amazing ways to use this beautiful oil.
Mm-hmm. So here's some more little tidbits on hair and scalp. It can help to reduces residue and buildup. I don't know why I had a hard time reading that. Promotes thick, healthy hair. It can support a clean scalp, repels against lice, and soothes dry, flaky scalp. So if that's something that you have an issue with, you could totally put some right on into your shampoo bottle. You could keep a bottle of the Melaleuca directly in the shower itself and just put a drop into your hands before you wash your hair each day. That can be really helpful. You could put it in a spray bottle, and this is one that I used to spray my kids' hair down with before school, back when they were in that age of lice jumping from head to head to head every week. It seemed like there was somebody new in the classroom. So that was definitely something that we had in our spray bottle, and they would just get their heads sprayed every day before they went to school. It was a great little help. So some great things that you can utilize that for. And when you're looking at what is tea tree oil in, we've got some great products that already have tea tree oil in their formulas because of its fabulous properties. So we've got in our Breathe Respiratory Blend, our Purify Cleansing Blend. Purify would be great, Glenda, for your water damage.
Yes.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
the HD Clear is great it's created for teenagers' skin. So it's great for that more acneic skin. And it's used really, really well as like a little spot treatment. So it's not something that I recommend my kids rub all over their face unless they have an issue all over their face, but it really is more of a spot treatment. It's in our Virage line facial cleanser. And I don't know about you, Glenda, but that's probably one of my favorite. Okay, just kidding. I use them all. I do. I use the Virage at my sink, and I use the facial cleanser in the silver tube in my shower. I love them all. It's in both. So if you want Melaleuca on your skin, you can use either. It is in our baby's diaper rash cream, which again, when you start to think about how great Melaleuca is in calming, soothing, and cleansing the skin, it can really help with some of those eruptions and skin irritations on the bum as well. It is also in our Correct X. If you have not experienced Correct X, toss it onto your cart on your next order. It's a really, really beautiful ointment. It's fabulous in its cleansing and healing properties. We had an issue with a saw, radial saw or something. It was kind of crazy when we were out in Jamaica doing some mission work. And fortunately, it wasn't a terrible issue, but there was there was a skin lesion that was created, and we were a little bit worried being in a foreign country, and not the cleanest of circumstances either, but the Correct X to the rescue, and it really helped to promote that healing in a very, very rapid manner. So it was great. And then because the Melaleuca is in our Breathe Respiratory Blend, it is also in our Breathe Stick.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
And if you are wanting to get this Melaleuca into your household, if you have not yet enrolled, these are the enrollment kits that Melaleuca is in. So our Healthy Start Kit, that is our top 10 essential oils in the 5 ml bottles, that comes with a diffuser, and Melaleuca, or tea tree oil rather, is one of those top 10. It is also in our Healthy Home Kit. So the same top 10 oils are in our Healthy Home Kit, but they are 15 mils, and it comes with that whole lovely On Guard line, our shampoo and conditioner, and a diffuser. And then our Natural Solutions Kit has, I believe, our top 13 oils in it, and all the wonderful things that you need to get your home turned over into a healthy, natural, getting started on your health kick. It's got your vitamins, your diffuser, your mouthwash, your hand soap, shampoo and conditioner, the whole shebang, along with a fancy wooden box to store and organize your oils. Now, one more thing I wanted to make mention of before we flip the page is Melaleuca is available in if you're going to buy it by itself, it's available in its 15 mil undiluted form, or in its touch variety, and that is the diluted 10 mil roller there next to the 15 mil.
Excellent point. And then perhaps if you are already, have a wholesale membership, we have some beautiful collections of oils that you can get as part of the Loyalty Rewards program. So the one there for seasonal threats, Melaleuca is going to come with that. The Family Essentials Kit, that's just a great one to, have on hand. It makes a great travel kit because it's got the top 10 oils and you're kind of set for anything you might encounter, and tea trees in there as well. Tea tree oil is also part of our Aroma Touch technique, so it's obviously in the Aroma Touch technique kit. And then the doTERRA Touch kit. So the Touch line are roller balls that are the oils that have been precisely diluted to the perfect ratio with fractionated coconut oil, and I love to keep those in my purse. I find that it's super easy to use when I'm on the go. If they're in that rollerball form, you just roll them on. And then Melaleuca also comes in our Athletes Kit. as well.
Great ways to get it. So here's a fun little recipe. If you have your Melaleuca, this is a great one, especially this time of year, man. There are just creepy crawlies everywhere. And the Flume is our serious immune support balm. Now, this is a fabulous thing that you can put together and use either topically, you can use it internally, or aromatically. So topically, you can create this blend of frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and Melaleuca. You can put it all in a 10 ml roller bottle and fill the rest with FCO, or fractionated coconut oil. You can apply it to the back of the feet, the back of the neck. The wonderful thing about using essential oils is that they do not build up in the liver like some of the other pharmaceutical medicines will. So when you feel the need, use it again. There's not necessarily a time frame on that, except for when you're talking about internal usage. So they say to take 1 capsule every 4 to 6 hours or until symptoms improve. I would say maybe even just a little bit past when symptoms start to improve. You can take this with the On Guard soft gels or in place of the On Guard Plus soft gels. And then aromatically, you know, I have this blend put together undiluted in a 15 ml bottle in my house so that I can put it either in a capsule or in a diffuser, or I can add a little coconut oil to my hand and apply it topically. So it's really, really easy to grab and go for that. But it's been super, super powerful. And I've always been really appreciative to have it.
Then we added a diffuser blend here for sinus relief. 3 drops of eucalyptus, 3 drops of tea tree, and 2 drops of peppermint. That would also kind of double as stress relief as well.
This would be a great one. I love diffusing oils in my bathroom when I take a shower.
Oh, yes.
Because the steam from the shower carries those essential oils and it's almost just envelops the entire bathroom.
Turns into a spa-like experience in your very own home.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we couldn't, do our webinar without the emotional aspect of Melaleuca, or tea tree, sorry. It is the oil of energetic boundaries. So if you are someone who has trouble kind of staying true to yourself, this is going to be a great oil that will help you with that. Tea tree is a cleanser by nature, clears negative energetic baggage. It specifically releases codependent and parasitic relationships. These toxic relationships may be with people, microorganisms in the physical body, or spiritual beings. Individuals may feel drained of life force and energy, but they may not be consciously aware of the source of this energy leakage. Melaleuca helps break the negative ties in these kinds of relationships so that new healthy connections may be formed that honor one's personal space and boundaries. This energetic vampirism between organisms violates the law of nature. Melaleuca encourages an individual to connect people and beings in ways that honor and respect others' agency. It helps individuals recognize parts of themselves that are invited and allowed these kinds of relationships to exist in the first place. So basically, this oil is really going to help empower you to kind of patch up those energy leaks and be true to yourself. This would be a great one to put on the bottoms of your feet or on the crown of your head. I would invite you to, especially if you are going into kind of a situation where you already know that it's somebody that kind of, after you leave them, you feel drained, or somebody that, just you have trouble kind of dealing with, that when you put on Melaleuca before going into that situation, you're very intentional about why you're putting the Melaleuca on. And I do this with Terror Shield sometimes too, because it's my earth shield. But as I put it on the bottoms of my feet, I kind of picture like a little bubble kind of going around me. and just keeping all of my energy in and safe. So just a little idea for you there, how to use it. Keep those boundaries up. And if you think about it too, in terms of the physical uses of this oil, how it supports the immune system and it cleanses, I mean, it's doing that on our energetic body as well. Yeah, emotions.
Fabulous reminders of those emotional uses, Glenda. I love hearing you talk about them.
Oh, thank you.
So that wraps us up for our Tea Tree Talk. Oh, so glad that you guys had an opportunity to join us. Next week, we'll bring you more.
Mm-hmm. And next week, we will be featuring eucalyptus, which also comes from Australia. And then on this coming Saturday, there's a Make and Take Winter Self-Care at Unwind Within. Wait a minute.
That was yesterday. That's
Just kidding. You missed it. So
it was
sorry.
fabulous. You'll have to hit us again next time.
This Saturday at the 25th, hello. Oh, and I took out Oil Club. We're doing a little oil club, kind of a users group where you can share and learn how other people are using their oils. We're going to be focusing on self-care, and that'll be at 9:30 in the morning at 471 3rd Street in Excelsior. Tanya Brown is a Healing Touch practitioner, and that is her new space where she'll be working from, and we're able to hold events there. So that will be kind of a place we'll be at in the upcoming months as well. And then on Sunday, the 26th, there's a Symphony of the Cells oil application class at Unwind Within. What time is that one at, girl?
Noon.
Noon.
And then we've got a 101 class that same day at 3.
Awesome. And then Thursday, super excited for this. If you have any interest in learning more about the Symphony of the Cells, Julie will be covering some of it on Sunday, but if you want to learn from the person who actually created it, Boyd Truman, he will be in Minneapolis, actually in Bloomington, on Thursday, January 30th. I believe it costs $225. The training goes from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's at the Doubletree Hilton.
By the Mall of America.
No, actually off of Normandale Boulevard.
Oh. If we're clarifying that one.
Yes. So if you're interested in that, Julie and I can get you the registration information. We'd love to have you there. I'm really excited to be going to that as well. So that's all we've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to chatting with you next week.
Ciao.